welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Marielle. So today I decided to show all of my high-end semi-luxury eyeshadow palettes. I decluttered majority of my makeup. I decluttered my eyeshadows maybe months ago, and I think I did a video on that. If so, I'll have it linked up here for you to check out or in the description box. But before I get started, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel, give this video a big thumbs up, and make sure that your notification bell is turned on so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Please excuse the background noise if you hear it. But I said, okay, I'm always cleaning, I'm always organizing, trying to spruce up my spot, and I moved some of my makeup around in my Alex 9 drawers because actually I need to get another one, not because I have a lot of makeup, but just so I can have just more room and space, because some things are more cluttered and stuffed in drawers than others. Okay, with my phone at, let me put it on vibrate. Okay, sorry about that. And I did my brows. As you can see, my lashes are a hot mess. I did a complete face, full face of makeup because I was testing out Ohima's technique on making your eyeshadow pop, and her technique actually works. I suggest you go check out her channel and watch that video. But my allergy said, no girl, it's not happening. Did the whole complete look, came out looking good, eyes watery, just dripping down my face. Like, enough of my venting and rambling. Let me actually, okay, look, this is not gonna be a coordinated, organized video, because I did go in Ulta to pick up eyelashes, because like I said, these are on their last leg, and once I take these off, they're going in the trash. I've worn them way too many times to the point where it's just like, So Juvia's Place came out with lashes, I think a total of 12, I'm not sure, but I picked up 3 of the lash styles. Now, I don't know why this one didn't have plastic on it, but I checked it, it wasn't tampered with, and the other one, the same shade, didn't have plastic on it, so I don't know what was going on. But this one here is called Nefertiti, and it's 16.5 maximum volume. The reason why I like this one is because it reminds me of the lash style that I used to sell, Dubai, and I am going to start back with my lash brand pretty soon. But these, the way that they're shaped and that the lashes flare up just reminds me of Dubai, so that's why I picked up these. And if I like them, I'm definitely gonna go back and get that particular style. And then I have Egypt, which is 17.5 millimeters, and this says medium volume, so it's not that much lashes on the lash band, but they're longer. Sorry, I'm just throwing stuff everywhere, but this is what Egypt looks like. Definitely not an everyday wear type of lash. And then I have Egypt Light natural volume. These are 16 millimeters. Now these are lashes that I'm pretty sure you'll be able to rock every day. And this is Egypt Light. So I guess this is the Ulta haul slash eyeshadow collection video. I picked up once again the Putty Bronzer from e.l.f. and I got Bronze Belle. I'm gonna give this one last try because the other two were not hitting. And if this fails, then I give up. I just give up. And then the last 3 items that I picked up is I just re-up on the azelaic acid from The Ordinary. I've talked about this multiple times on my channel. And then I got the Daily Brightening Serum from Good Molecules. I've heard really good things about this particular serum, so I checked the ingredients. It doesn't have squalane in it, so I should be good and shouldn't have any breakouts, inshallah. And of course, this is what the bottle looks like. It looks like all of the other serum bottles that's from Good Molecule. And then the last thing I got from Good Molecules is the niacinamide brightening toner. It has niacinamide, vitamin C, arbutin, and licorice root extract to brighten and improve appearance of enlarged pores. I really don't have enlarged pores, but I'm all for brightening, and I love niacinamide. So it says you can use it in the morning and at night. So we shall see. And this is what the bottle looks like. So if you are looking for an affordable skincare brand that's similar to The Ordinary in pricing, and The Ordinary can be a little bit confusing to some folks, check out Good Molecules. It's affordable, like I said before, and you could just go to Ulta and pick up the items. Their price range, when I say run neck and neck to The Ordinary, it's affordable. Kind of like the Inky List as well. Their skincare products are $15 or less. I think some of Good Molecule products maybe $16, $18, but it's less than $20. That's affordable. But anyways, let's move on to what the video is mostly about. I kind of like did an impromptu haul, so excuse me. But showing you guys my eyeshadow palettes that I currently have in my collection. Now, what I'm going to do is break this up into separate videos because I have other palettes, but they're more on the affordable indie side of things, and I don't want the video to be long because right now I'm already like 8 minutes in. So okay, so to jump into this, I already have my eyeshadows separated by brand, so that way I wouldn't be all over the place. And to start off is with KKW Beauty. I only have one palette, and this is the classic Blossom palette. And this is like what the outside packaging looks like, standard KKW nude packaging. And this is what the shades look like. I really like this palette. I really like the color scheme of the palette, and it's more user-friendly for me, as I'm a person that does not, you know, do a lot of eccentric eyeshadow looks and stuff like that. I'm a simple, basic girl. Next up, I'm going to show the Too Faced Marielle Amore Caliente palette. I think I'm saying her name right, but if not, this is the collab. And if I'm not mistaken, she is an Instagram and YouTube influencer. But this palette is gorgeous. I know a lot of people don't deal with Too Faced, but I like their palettes. But this one here, it is very gorgeous. I even like their Peaches palette, but you know, it's just me. Just the colors, the richness, the payoff. I mean, I can't complain. And this is cute packaging as well. Next up is Colorane Queen of Hearts. This is a Black-owned, Nigerian-owned makeup brand. You can get Colorane products by ordering online. As you can see, I flock to the same colors no matter what. So next up, I have One Size Beauty palette from Patrick Starr, and this is the Visionary eyeshadow palette. And this palette here is more like an everyday makeup type of nudes, and then it does have some cool tones with the blue, so you can do a pop of color in it, you know, just something different. Next up is Dose of Colors. This is the Dose of Colors and mini collab, or Disney collab. This one here has a blush along with just 6 eyeshadows. I really haven't dipped into this one yet, so this is why I still have it. I've worn the blush, which I like, but these are very simple colors as well. Now, my very favorite Dose of Colors palette is the Desi and Katie Francation palette. Look at the shimmer. This is just a bougie packaging, in my opinion. And I've used this palette a lot, and you'll see it's been loved on a lot, and I'm gonna continue to use it. But you see the shades, you see what I like. Next up is Urban Decay. I have 3 eyeshadow palettes from Urban Decay. My very favorite one is the Born to Run one. This one is very slept on, and I don't know why. I don't know why Urban Decay don't push this one, because just look at the tones. Look at all of the different shades. They're very, you know, grown womanish, giving you glam or even everyday work type of shades. I just love this palette, and I just don't understand why they don't push it as hard as they push their naked palettes. Speaking of naked palettes, this is the Urban Decay Honey Naked palette, and the colors kind of just, you know, the theme definitely, you know, honey, the yellows, the oranges, the light orange. So as you can see what these shades look like, it's just a simple palette. I like it, but you know, it's not giving as much as the Born to Run, in my opinion. The last one from Urban Decay is the Naked Heat palette, and this is the shades from the Naked Heat. As you can see, some of these shades you'll probably have seen them in other Naked palettes, but what drew me to this palette was the shades on this side, the darker shades. These are the ones that I love the most. Next up is the Huda Beauty Mercury Retro Gray palette. I have this one, then I have her smaller palettes. So this one here I really like. The shades are very pigmented, and this is even though these are colors that I wouldn't necessarily wear all the time, they're easy to work with. If for me to say that they're easy to work with, they're definitely easy to work with. So I got this in one of her mystery bags, because I definitely wouldn't have purchased it on its own, but I'm glad to have this type of palette in my collection. Next up is ABH palettes. First one is my favorite out of all of the ABH palettes, and of course it's the Jackiana Palette. This, I need to order another one if they still even offer it, just to have as a backup, because this baby here, you can see I've used this palette a lot, and I use this palette in conjunction with one of the Mcgrath's palettes, because they have similar shades, so they complement each other very well. But the names of these shades are very funny, very hilarious, and on trend with Jackie's brand. The shades are very dark and pigmented for melanated ladies and gentlemen who are into makeup. So yeah, this palette here, I definitely had to get it, and I got it in the PR packaging. The next one is like their most loved palette, probably the best selling palette, which is Modern Renaissance. And I've used it a little bit, but not as much as the Jackiana palette. But as you can see, the shades in here are very user friendly. Now, when Soft Glam palette hit the market, people went insane, because I guess they was kind of comparing it to the Modern Renaissance one. But this one here, I really like it. I use this one more than I've used the Modern Renaissance one, but you'll see why, because the shades are definitely more darker and they're more user-friendly for melanated ladies and gentlemen. The last palette that I have from ABH is the Amore collab. She's from New York, and she definitely represented that when she named the shades in this palette. It fits her personality, the packaging, same as Jackiana. The packaging fits her personality, her stamp, her signature. So I really love that about the collabs and stuff like that. They're allowing them to express themselves. So with this palette, you get 2 extra shades in here. So it was like $4 or $5 more than normal. I think the other palettes was $45 and this was $49. But I really like this. The shades are very user-friendly and pigmented. Now, before I jump into my mini palettes, I have 2 palettes from Mcgrath. Now, this is the Mothership Mega Celestial Divinity. And then this is the Mothership Mega Celestial Odyssey. Both of these palettes were something that Mcgrath launched at a cheaper price point. These were $78. Typically, her palettes are $125. So that was just something very different from the brand. But as you can see from the first one, which is this one, and the second one, this one is bigger. The hardware is more sturdier and heavier. So maybe when she got feedback, she decided to step up her game with the packaging on this one. For the Celestial Divinity one, like I said, I pair this with the Jackiana collab palette with ABH, because as you can see, it has the same or similar color scheme. The shades work well together. So if you have this palette and the Jackiana palette, then try both of them together. So again, this is what the shades look like. And then the Odyssey palette is this one, and these are what the shades look like. I need to start using this one a little bit more as well, because some of the shades in here are definitely spring and summer type of colors. But I mean, they're gorgeous. Now the minis. I'm gonna go through them very, very quick. So I have 2 from Charlotte Tilbury. I have the Walk of No Shame Luxury Palette, and it's just only a quad palette. These are $53. $53 for 4. Did I pay $53? No, I did not. No, I did not. And then I have the Pillow Talk Luxury Quad. And then this is just one of 4 from the Pillow Talk collab for $53. But anyways, if you have it, if you love it, then go for it. But I got them for free. The next one is the Norvina Collection Mini Pro Pigment Palette Volume 1. This is very spring, summer, vibrant type of palette, and has me a little bit nervous to use, but you know, I think I got this on sale. So that's the only reason why I got it, because you know, I run from colors like this. Next up is Huda Beauty. I have the Topaz Obsessions and the Warm Browns Obsessions. Anyways, this is the Topaz Obsessions one. As you can see, I really use this one, especially this shade right here. It's just something about warm tones, golds that I really like, you know? And then this one is Warm Browns. I really haven't dipped into this one much, except the middle shade, as you can see. The very last mini palette and palette altogether for my high-end eyeshadow palettes is the Fenty number 9. And this is called Wine. And these are the snap shadows. Yeah, snap shadows. So this one here is very basic. Nothing fancy at all about it. As you can see, I use this shade a lot. But, you know, if you like Fenty, you want to try out some of the eyeshadows, and just go ahead and try this one out, number 9. So yeah, that was all of my high-end luxury eyeshadows that I currently have in my collection. Do you have any of these eyeshadows? If so, leave a comment down below. And again, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, make sure your notification bell is turned on. And as always, thank you for watching.